Hi, welcome to Lakshman Biology. In this class, I'll explain about the pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. If you see the flower, which is a reproductive part of plants, which contain male reproductive part, female reproductive part, then apart from that, the sepals and petals. That all you can see in the flower. See here, the female reproductive part of flower is called gynoecium. Gynoecium. What is gynoecium? It is an female reproductive part of the flower. The gynoecium contain one or more than one carpel or pistil or megasporophyll. Okay, if you see the flower, that flower contain pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. All pistils or carpels or megasporophylls which are present in the flower combine together and form the female reproductive part, that is called as gynoecium. Gynoecium. Then if you see the structure of carpel or structure of pistil or structure of megasporophyll, that contain mainly three parts. That is, number one is stigma. Stigma act as landing platform for the pollen grain. Means pollen grains after pollination can attach on the stigma. Means the pollen grain attachment occurs at a stigma. It is a landing platform for the pollen grain. Then second part of the pistil or carpel or megasporophyll is style. It is a slender structure. That style used for the growth of pollen tube. See, the pollen grain which attached on the stigma can form pollen tube. That pollen tube is grow in the style. That is about the second part of pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. Then there is a swollen structure. Which form base of carpel or pistil or megasporophyll is called ovary. These three parts, that are stigma, style, ovary, combinedly form pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. All are same only. Then all pistils or carpels or megasporophylls which are present in the flower combinedly form as gynoecium. This gynoecium is female reproductive part of the flower. Then what is present inside the ovary, that also we have to see. Inside the ovary we can see locules. One or more than one chambers are present in the ovary. Each chamber is called locule. Few types of ovary contain single locule, that are monolocular. Few are bilocular, few are trilocular. Like that, number of locules are different in a different flower ovary or in different species. See, inside the ovary we can see the chambers. The chambers are called locule. In the locule we can see the placenta. This is the placenta. On the placenta we can see the attachment of ovule. Each locule may contain one or more than one ovule, or each ovary contain one or more than one ovule. Example, if you see the mango flower ovary contain only one ovule in each ovary. But if you see the watermelon flower contain more than one ovule in the ovary. Means here number of ovules are different in different flowers. Here this is the ovule. Okay, that is the ovule. Then see one by one once again. If you see the pistil or carpel or megasporophyll, that are units of gynoecium. Gynoecium is female reproductive part of the flower. Each carpel or pistil contain three parts, that are stigma, which act as landing platform for the pollen grain. Then style, that is helped for the growth of pollen tube. Then ovary. If you see inside the ovary, we can see the ovule. Inside the ovary we can see the ovule. Where is the ovule? Means each ovary contain the chambers. The chamber or maybe one or more than one. Each chamber is called locule. The ovule is attached on the placenta in locule. Then inside the ovule again we can see embryo sac, that we will see later. That is about the pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. Then after that we have to see the structure of ovule. This is the ovule. Here it is. Ovule is present inside the ovary. We have to see about the structure of ovule. Okay, let's see about the structure of ovule. Ovule are megasporangium. Ovule also called as megasporangium. Both are same only. Ovule or megasporangium. Remember students, in biology one thing may contain more than one names. Example, if you see the structure, it is an unit of gynoecium which has three names, that are number one pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. Hence you should remember all the names. Here ovule or megasporangium. What is the location of ovule or megasporangium? The location of ovule or megasporangium is in ovary. Where in ovary? In ovary you can see the locule. The ovule is attached on the placenta in the locule. Now let's go. We'll see what is the structure of ovule, how it look like, and what are the different parts of the ovule. All we will see. Okay, ovule. It's also called as megasporangium. Okay. If you see the structure of ovule, the ovule attached on the placenta, the ovule attached on the placenta by the funiculus. It is the placenta. This is the placenta. Ovule attached on the placenta through the stalk. That stalk is called funiculus. This is the funiculus. And this is the body of ovule. The region where the funiculus is fused with the body of ovule, means here see the funiculus fused are attached. The funiculus attached with the body of ovule is called as hilum. Simply you can say junction in between the funiculus and body of ovule. See here, this is the funiculus and the region where funiculus bind with the body of ovule is called as a hilum. H-I-L-U-M, hilum. Next, some part of funiculus wraps on the body of ovule. Some part of funiculus wrap are present on body of ovule. This is called rape. Then if you see the ovule is protected by one or more than one envelopes. Those are called integuments. See, integument. This is one integument. Here it is one integument and this is also one integuments. Integuments are protective layers. Outer integument, inner integument. Inside the integuments, there is a mass of parenchymatous cells. These are mass of parenchymatous cells. That integuments are encircle these parenchymatous cells. It is nutritive in function. It has nutritive in function. The nutritive tissue which is present inside which present at middle of the ovule is called nucellus. See, one of the nucellus cell which located near to micropylar end. What is the micropylar end? First we have to see what is the micropyle. See, there is a small opening where integuments are absent is called a micropyle. The region which near to micropyle is called micropylar end. Then opposite to the micropylar end we can see the chalaja or chalajal end. Here this entire tissue is nucellus tissue. One of the nucellus cell which located at micropylar end involved in meiosis and become into an embryo sac. See, this is the embryo sac. Another name of embryo sac is female gametophyte. Embryo sac, female gametophyte. Embryo sac or female gametophyte. Surrounding to the embryo sac you can see nucellus cells. That nucellus provide nutrition. The nucellus provide nutrition for developing embryo sac. How embryo sac is formed? One of the cell which present at micropylar end involved in meiosis and then it become into an embryo sac. The process of embryo sac formation that we will discuss in megasporogenesis. There is another topic. In next and further videos we will discuss about the topic. This is about the structure of ovule. If you see the structure of ovule one by one once again, the structure of ovule attached on placenta through the stalk, that stalk is called as a funiculus. The region of funiculus which encircle the body of ovule is called rape. and the region where funiculus attach with body of ovule is called hilum. The ovule is protected by one or more than one protective layers, those are called integuments. Are you understanding? Are you understanding, students? Protective layers which are present surrounding to the ovule are called integuments. Then the main body of ovule contain the nutritive tissue that is called nucellus. In nucellus we can see the embryo sac or female gametophyte. Inside the embryo sac we can see egg also, egg, that is an female gamete. In later classes we will see about embryo sac structure. There you can know all details of embryo sac. This is about the complete details of pistil or carpel or megasporophyll. Thank you. If you like the video, subscribe my YouTube channel Lakshman Biology and share it to your friends also. Thank you.